Have you ever experienced that even after trying so hard, things still did not go the way you planned? Maybe God has something better in mind for you, and He is in the process of testing and molding your character. Let us talk more about the 8 signs that God is testing you. Number 1. Family problem. Having family problems is common, but does it ever feel too much? Your family is both your strength and your vulnerability, as God knows. As a result, He occasionally allows your family to face difficulties to draw your attention to Him and strengthen your confidence in Him. So, if you are experiencing agony as a result of a family conflict or trial, God may be encouraging you to pray more fervently. Also, He most likely wants to strengthen your family by teaching you to love each other completely and selflessly. Number 2. Hopelessness. Have you ever felt completely hopeless or lost in your life? Or do you continuously ask yourself questions like, why am I here? Or, why am I still alive? Perhaps this is a sign from God that He is waiting for you to call out His name and devote your entire life to Him. God has many plans for your life, and He is only waiting for you to let Him lead you in the correct direction. When you devote all to Him, He will renew your zest for life, giving you hope and a cause to live. Number 3. Failure to achieve goals. You did everything you could to fulfill your objectives, and you worked extremely hard to achieve your goals. However, things did not go quite as anticipated. God may be protecting you from future harm, and He now wants you to have more faith in His intentions. You will not achieve your goal no matter how often you try if it is not God's will. Remember, God knows if your plans are terrible for you. Believe that He has something better in mind for you. You must commit your plans to Him and allow Him to guide you to obtain them. All you have to do is respond to His call and carry out His plans. Number 4. Financial problem. This is one of the most common signals that God is putting you through a test. When they have everything they need, many people forget about God. Money blinds them, and some even make it their primary focus in life. They forget that God is their ultimate provider and that all they have is a gift from Him. As a result, if you are experiencing financial difficulties, God may be teaching you to trust Him. He desires that you learn to rely on Him for your everyday needs. Give us this day our daily bread, says Matthew 6 verse 11. This is a section of the prayer that Jesus taught His disciples. He encouraged them to pray for a daily supply of their necessities. Number 5. Heartbreak. Heartbreak is one of the most unpleasant trials you may face. When they lose loved ones, some people go so far as to destroy or terminate their life. People who love God, on the other hand, draw power from Him via faith. So, why would God let your heart break? Perhaps He is teaching you unconditional love. Or perhaps He is simply rescuing you from a poor relationship. It's also possible that He wants to put your faith to the test by taking away someone you care about. However, if you have demonstrated that you will continue to honor Him despite the suffering, He may return the person or send someone better. Number 6. Health issue. God may use your health to put your faith to the test. For example, if your body becomes weakened due to disease, will you still trust Him? Or you may have discovered that you are terminally ill and are now terrified of death. Would you be angry with Him for allowing this to happen to you? Always remember that if God desires, He can cure you miraculously. So, although you work hard to improve your situation, have trust that He can heal you at any time if it brings Him honor. If He doesn't, simply keep trusting Him. Perhaps He is teaching you to treasure your time on earth and the people you love. Or perhaps He merely wants you to grow. Meanwhile, even if He does not heal you, be glad for your life and make the most of it. Then, shift your attitude on death to one of hope, knowing that you will soon be joining God in His kingdom. Number 7. Patience test. God frequently puts His children's patience to the test. You've most likely been praying for something for a long time, but nothing seems to be happening. Or perhaps you are holding on to God's promise about something and wondering when it will be fulfilled. Alternatively, you may be waiting for your life's breakthrough or desire to know your calling right now. God will sometimes make you wait not because He is late, but because His timetable is superior to yours. In addition, He occasionally delays answering your requests because you are not yet ready to receive them. He is shaping your character and strengthening your faith as you wait. As a result, don't give up hope right away. Have faith in God. Number 8. Obedience. God will put your obedience to the test, just as He tested Abraham's, Genesis 22 verses 1 to 19. He asked him to kill and sacrifice Isaac, his only son. Finally, Abraham demonstrated his obedience, and God saved Isaac. God then formed His covenant with Abraham and his descendants. God may not employ the same test, but He will put your obedience to the test in different ways. He may, for example, put your obedience to the test in terms of honesty or dedication. Or He will disclose your flaws to assist you overcome your temptations. Alternatively, like Abraham, God may urge you to give up someone or something you cherish. If you genuinely trust God, you will choose to obey Him although He could punish you.